Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're finally back for Week 15 action here for Chef Wrestling Federation. Tonight, of course, we have Raw and ECW coming at you. It should be a good time tonight. Mandy Rose surprised everyone last week by winning the Legends Championship. Can she do it again and retain the titles this time? As now she has to... Now that she has to survive the gauntlet once more and several times more in order to have an opportunity to cash in that championship opportunity, either on Raw's heavyweight title, or on either of the world titles. But let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. Raw's weekly gauntlet match is here. Hope you're all doing well. We're back. We're looking at Sunday, Monday for the rest of the season, unless obviously All In and a couple of pay-per-views could come in the way of that, but Bull Nakano starting this off tonight. She doesn't have much luck in these gauntlets. Starting up against Chris Statlander. Fantastic start. Here we go. A lot of power in this match. Legends Championship on the line. Who will survive to the end and become champion? Do. Look at that. The power on display by Chris Statlander early on Bull Nakano. An upcoming star versus an icon. Both women have not had much luck in gauntlets. So they need this Nakano with that bridging suplex into the pin, but a kick out. Should be a fun night of action here for Monday Night Raw. The main event is Thea Hale defending her IC Championship against a battered but ready to go Mod Supreme. Hopefully no one interferes in that match. Gets involved in Mod Supreme's way. Look at that torture rack by Nakano. But Statlander gets out of it. We know from week after week what the what the goals are in this match. You gotta get those pinfalls early and survive. Into the pin. A kick out by Bull Nakano. Statlander lining her up. Blocked by Nakano. Oh. Big blows. Exchanging has been mostly Statlander in this match. Nakano missing an underhead. Big boot by Statlander. Nakano in trouble here right now. Throwing Statlander back in the ring, Nakano. Oh my. Oh, an air raid crash by Nakano. Neck first goes Statlander. Kick out at 2. Oh, man. I thought that was legitimately going to be over there. That was crazy. Oh, shit. Oh. Into the pin. That buckle bomb. But Nakano survives. Statlander to the top. Measuring. Oh! What a beauty! 630! And she gets Nakano. And she might be healthy enough to go the distance here. We'll see. Number 3. It's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy time. I don't know why I did that. That was a little stupid. This is not necessary for me to do that. Oh, Statlander take it right to her. This is exactly what you have to do. Take it right to your opponent. Take her out quickly. Get to the end of this match. Because the champion has a huge advantage every time you make it that far. Statlander missing that moonsault. Tiffany, that stun. And outside the ring goes Statlander. Do 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 do. Go for that submission, just blocking her though, getting out of it. Oh, look at this! Oh, into the submission by Statlander. Continue to struggle here. But Statlander keeping up the pressure on Stratton. Almost had her 2 count there. Not bad at all. Statlander continues to take her down. Stratton bouncing back. Puts her off the ropes. And a backbreaker by Stratton. Stratton was going to go for something there, but Statlander threw her off. Oh, beauty pump kick by Statlander. And then a release German. Stratton in trouble. Who will win this match? The champion Mandy Rose watching carefully. You can't get too confident. That's what happened last week, I believe. There was too much confidence there. Whew. Stratton getting completely worn down by Statlander. She definitely used her size and experience over Stratton. Tiffy, go for the pin instead of the prettiest moonsault. She probably should have gone for the moonsault, honestly. Kick out by Statlander. Because now she can't go for it. Statlander knew it was coming. Got out of the ring. Blocking Stratton. Jumping arm breaker by Statlander. Has Stratton. Rolling senton. What she got next? Oh my! That facebuster into the submission on Stratton once again. For some reason, she let go of the hold. She power lifts her back up now. And Tiffy is in trouble. Statlander into the pin. Stratton does not make it out. She's out. That's 2 for Statlander. Oh my. It's Bayley. Future Hall of Famer Bayley. Looking to achieve what Sasha couldn't do. Hold on to that Legends title. We have seen people win from Bayley's spot before. I believe it was Anna Jay that did. Anna Jay wanted to become heavyweight champion, so it worked out for her. Statlander has a lot of work to do to keep Bayley down. Good fisherman suplex there, though. Bayley, why is he just taking your time? Bayley to belly on the outside. Statlander's down. And not good. And not in a good way for her. Statlander, jumping arm breaker. Trying to get herself back in this. Statlander back to work on Bayley, taking out those legs. And those arms. You know, to get those arms, the Rose Plant and the Bayley to Belly are harder to do. Drop toe hold by Statlander. Shooting half into the pin. Bayley kicks out, has her at 2. Statlander's on the right path, though. Going for that face buster submission again. I don't know why she never holds on to that move, but she doesn't. But now she go for another submission. Figure 4. By Statlander on Bayley. Bridges it to a figure 8. But couldn't hold it. Bayley countering. Rose Plant. Statlander could be done for here. What? An awkward kick out. I don't know what that was. Ref, that was a 3. That was a 3. Bayley in trouble. Kick out again. Statlander doing everything she can here. Statlander into that pile driver on Bayley, but can't capitalize. Arm across the chest. And she gets Bayley. Statlander is incredible. But she's hurting. She's almost out of gas. For the doctor, Britt Baker. Statlander's done a very good job eliminating 3 people. But Britt Baker is one of the ones that's going to be hard for her to really take advantage of, especially when she's really beat up and tired. Britt's just going to build up her game here. Wisely trying to finish as fast as she can. Statlander kicked out at 2, but it was close. As Stats exhaustion and bruised body playing the effect here. Axe handle by Baker. And continuing to work her over. Statlander countering though. Oh my, Statlander, what are you doing? Statlander, what are you doing? No, Stat! Oh my god! Power bombs her on the barricade, on the apron, sorry. And throws her back in. Stat dodges into another power lift. Down goes Britt. Suplex on Baker. But Britt Baker turned it back around. Again, a tired Statlander. Got to take full advantage here. The champion watching carefully if she's next. Statlander Gorilla Press Slam again. I don't know where she gets these energy reserves. No idea. Tremendous athlete into the pin on Baker. Kick out again. Baker just calculating her next move here. Here we go. Oh, that submission. Statlander taps out. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the hair stuff. Right. Ugh. Will Mandy become champion? We'll see. Britt had a lot more of a hard time against Statlander than she thought. So that works in Mandy's favor here. Submission by Baker on Mandy. Mandy gets out of it. Ankle pick by Baker. Baker continues to put it on her side, the momentum. Oh, good God, am I burping today? Whew. Oh, what a kick by Baker. Made him knock the teeth out of Mandy Rose. Kick out. Oh, crucifix, sorry. By Baker. What a moonsault, though. Whoa. Kick out. Not yet. Brett Baker with the stop. No! Counter! Counter by Mandy Rose. Into a cutter. And a face buster by Rose. Unbelievable turnaround for Mandy Rose, the champion. Could retain right here. Implant slam. Kick out by Baker. Mandy Rose had the momentum right there. Baker stopping it dead in her tracks. Face first in the turnbuckle goes Mandy. Baker continues to go after that face. Baker to the top. Measuring Mandy Rose. Baker missed that drop kick. Completely whiffs the drop kick. Leg drops by Baker. Oh, Lord, Mandy here. Moonsault into the pin. Kick out by Mandy. Brett throwing everything she's got. Mandy countering. Here comes the stomp. This time gets it. Mandy's done. Mandy is done. Baker wins. Baker takes the title. Back to the final cut. Damn it. More final cut winning. Will the same happen with Toni Storm and Awesome Kong for the Women's World Tag Team Championship? Hard to say for sure. It's coming up soon, though. That match, I believe, is going to be next week, just before the Bash at the Beach. Coming up next, Charlotte and Jade Cargill, how they split up the animosity building between these two women. And they team up with separate partners for the first time in a long, long time. And what's becoming one of the most anticipated feuds this season. So I try to pull up something here, if I can find it. Here we go. I will talk about what they said to each other going into this match. This is from the digital exclusive. Renee Young is in Charlotte Flair's locker room conducting a sit-down interview. Hello, everyone. I'm here with Queen Charlotte Flair, one half of the former World Tag Team Champions, Simply Perfection. Charlotte, thank you for your time and sitting down with me. Can you run through with us what is going on between you and Jade Cargill and the attack backstage? Charlotte feigns a smile, responds, "Thank you, Renee. But I need to make something perfectly clear with everybody here. I was one half of the greatest women's tag team champions of all time. Jade and I had a stranglehold of not only the division, but the titles themselves. We were unstoppable. We were on the verge of becoming one of the greatest tag teams to ever exist. Hell, we were. Till someone got ahead of themselves, got injured, and she tried to replace me with Bianca. To go a step further, she defended our titles in a handicap match without me. I trained this girl from the ground up. I lifted her to heights she could only dream about. Jade Cargill would be nothing without me. I created Jade Cargill. And I will now end her if it's the last thing I do. Woo! And then she leaves. And that's where we are at with that. It continues on, though, later on, throughout the earlier today, actually. Renee makes her way out to Yeti, Zod, and Joe Hendry's office. She knocks on the door. A few seconds later, Zod opens up the door and looks at Renee. Yeti, I think the door's for you. Did you order pizza again? Renee looks shocked. I'm here for an interview, not to deliver pizza. Yeti walks to the door, holding a slice of pizza. Yeah, but I already got here like 5 minutes ago. And then Yeti looks at Renee and chuckles a bit. I'm sorry, Renee. I forgot to tell Zod pizza is here. Zod perks up quickly and heads back to the office. Pizza! He yells. Renee holds up a microphone to Yeti. So it appears there's a lot of bad blood taking place in the backstage area, and I wanted to get your reaction to it. Yeti takes a big bite of pizza by looking serious at her at the same time. Yes, and you know what? I think these ladies need to take these fights to the ring. That's why this week Charlotte will be teaming up with Bianca Belair, sorry. And they will face AJ Lee and Jade Cargill in a tag team match to work out their frustrations, as we are seeing right here, right now. Now, if you don't mind me, I want to go watch Zod's reaction to the empty box of pizza I left him. The door closes, and all you can hear before the camera shuts off is, how the fuck did you eat a large pizza in 5 minutes? I just wanted one slice. Oh, Yeti. You know, Charlotte takes an awful long time to get to the match. I mean, she is the queen. I shouldn't be that surprised, but still, she takes a while. AJ will start off against Bianca, the new partners on the respective teams. I guess we'll have to wait for Charlotte and Jade a bit longer, as the blood is boiling here. Double teaming. Oh, wait, no. Bianca going after Jade Cargill. As she turned it around for a second there. But AJ takes it right to her. AJ trying to keep the momentum against Bianca. Throws her off the ropes. Nice fist. Nice pop-up fist drop into the pin. Kick out by Bianca Belair. AJ knows it's not time yet. In comes Cargill. Cargill is one of the few people that can match the power of Bianca. Bianca has Cargill. Trying to match her power for power. That's what both their games are like. Look at Bianca. Flown over by Jade into a DDT, though. Jade has been dangerous on her own. But how much more dangerous can she be when she doesn't have Charlotte? We'll find out. Kick out at 2. Charlotte hasn't entered the fray yet. AJ the pin on Bianca. No. Kick out there. AJ moonsault on Bianca. Now the ground a pound, but Bianca will turn it around. She is the collegiate athlete of the 4. With natural ability. In fact, Bianca and Charlotte of the 4 are the 2 most athletic. So AJ has to play it smart. She has to be the smart wrestler. And she has to carry a proverbial rookie in terms of singles matches in Cargill. Ripcord lariat by AJ on the Charlotte Flair is finally in the ring. Good sidestep. Kick there. Tag in Jade Cargill. Here we go. Cargill and Flair. Cargill we're after. Flair sidestepping. Knee strike on Flair into the pin. Kick out there. Cargill just laughing and yelling at Charlotte as she throws hands and kicks her in the back. The kidneys down to the face too. Completely working over Charlotte. Now she tags in AJ Lee. Had her fun for a bit. Knee lift by AJ into the pin. Kick out. No. But AJ watching, knowing. Second rope. Good forearm smash. Charlotte getting that tag to Bianca. But AJ not letting up. Bianca using her power against her. Oh! And AJ couldn't solve that one. A shoulder block there. And look at this. Double slam. No. AJ blocking it. Stomping on the feet. Missing that second rope move, though. Face buster by Bianca. Charlotte's blind tagged in. But AJ knew. McQueen has AJ up. AJ getting down. Oh! Great uppercut by AJ Lee. Can be thinking Black Widow, and there it is. Black Widow on Charlotte Flair. But Bianca breaks it up. The much smaller AJ Lee has to be the smarter wrestler. She knows this. Trying to innovate some offense here, but Charlotte using that power. Rolling into a powerbomb. Into a pin on AJ. Kick out at 1. Tagging in Bianca Belair. Knee lifts her into the face. Taking the leg game of Bianca, but AJ takes a shot from Charlotte. Charlotte tags back in. Count is on against AJ. Charlotte goes right after Cargill. Oh! What is that move from Cargill? On Charlotte. Broken up by Bianca. She almost had her. Jade almost had her match against Charlotte. Oh! Spear by Flair! Spear by Flair out of nowhere. Into the pin. Cargill kicks out. Flair and Cargill battering each other. Jade trying to sneaky pin on Flair. She catches her. Cargill catches her off guard. And gets the win. Cargill and AJ. Off a possum pin. Get the win. I did not expect that one. Not the ending anyway. I expected a good match. But Jade Cargill. With that random roll-up, just catching Charlotte off guard. And sometimes you can catch even the best of veterans that way. Coming up next, Zod will take the reffing duties in this match once again, forever tethered to this team as Tony Storm takes on Xia Li. Good luck, Xia Li, as the final cut continue to try to take over Monday Night Raw. If only Dan was here to see the booty shorts in action tonight. Xia Li got her job by basically surprising everyone in the World Cup. But since then, she's had kind of a stop-start. You know, you don't want that. You don't want your career to kind of not necessarily go anywhere. She needs this win against Tony Storm to get back on track again. She's had this match before against Tony Storm, I believe. In the Women's World Cup, Tony Storm ended up going to the finals against Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa will defend her championship, I believe, at... no, not Bash. What did I have planned for that one? Should be soon anyway. Week 16 main event of AEW. Thunder Rosa will defend against Jordan Grace and Saraya in a triple threat match for the Divine Championship. Women's World Tag Team titles will also be on the line on AEW as Cheeky Wolf and Cookie will defend against the Final Cut, Tony Storm and Awesome Kong. And the CWF World X Championship, Joe Hendry will take on Jinder Mahal in a chairs match. That's right. Joe Hendry wants a chairs match. Because he says SOBF already has the shovels match. Because of course. And here we go. Oh! Xylee throwing Tony right into Zod. Zod trying to get out of the way. He does not have a belly full of pizza, unfortunately for him. One. Zod keeping track of that count. Tony Storm completely destroying Xylee right now, though. So I don't know if Xylee's got much in her. Because Tony immediately zapping any momentum Xylee had away right there. Oh, but Xylee, those quick strikes. Get back in this, Xylee, into the pin. Zod, not quite in position, but was there. Count out at 1. That's submission on Xylee, but Xylee getting out of it. Oh, look at this. Torture rack by Xylee into a neck breaker. Nicely done by Xylee. Try to, once again, keep herself in this match. But Tony Storm turns it around into the pin. And that's it. Storm 0. Good night. Tony Storm just patting the stats out. Thank you for coming, Xylee. And of course, a perfect job by Zod. You know, can't go wrong here. Coming up next, tag team match. Oh, what the hell happened here? Coming next, a tag team match. Sun and Moon against Me Chin and Dakota Kai. As once again, the Iconics are just kind of staying back and watching the action unfold against them, or for them. In their favor, pretty much. I don't want to say it's because of Zod, but it's probably because of Zod. You know, they go way back, those ladies with Zod. In fact, without Zod, they wouldn't have a job, and I think they know that. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here like, oh, what's going on with this? Didn't even promote it today. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here like, oh, what's going on? Didn't even promote it today. Oh my god. I did it on the main thing, but I didn't do it in other places. Oh my god. You know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have it set up the way I want it to. Shit. I'll remember tomorrow. The bigger week is week 16 anyway, because we have 3 world title matches, and it's the go-home shows before Bash at the Beach, which is also our 2 Rumble matches, men's and women's. And the card is shaping out well here. Chyna will defend her world title. Doesn't know who her opponent yet is, but she is ready for it. MJF defending the United States Championship against Gunther. A 3-way dance. Dudley's, Hardy's, Edge, and Christian for the crowning of the new men's World Tag Team Champions. After Logan Paul got injured and had to vacate the titles. And this just in, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and Wardlow will team up to face the APA and JBL in trios action. No holds barred trios action. And the NWO has set out a challenge in a war games against anybody who wants to oppose them. Sting says he'll have his response for tomorrow's show. Jay White will defend the men's world title against Jon Moxley. And we're going to find out who the official Raw show, Raw matches. They have the main event as well. The men's Rumble already has several people announced, including Joe Hendry, SOBF, The Rock, who won their shot last week, Ken Shamrock, and Kazuchika Okada. The women already have Lux, Deonna Purrazzo, Lita, and Ivy Nile confirmed. Dakota Kai will start the match against Ember Moon. They're trying to determine who is the actual better team here tonight. Dakota Kai taking it to Ember, but Ember turning it around. Good takedown there. And Ember Moon is pounding down Dakota Kai there. But Dakota turning around into the corner. But it's not her corner, so she'll just go tag and meet Shin. Missed that drop kick as Ember Moon was going for something at the same time. They miscalculated. Ember Moon into the pin, kick out at 1. Ember already getting excited there. I don't know why. I don't know why you get upset. Didn't do much damage yet. Gotta do a lot more than that. Taking in Sari. Her longtime friend, Sari. Suri wearing down Michin, now tagging in Ember Moon. Michin crawling, hot tags it to Dakota Kai, who goes right after Ember. Off the ropes goes Moon, but Moon's back up. Oh, look at that back scratch. Ref watched that. I don't know if that's quite legal. Maybe it is on Raw. Ember really taking the boots to Dakota Kai right now. Tagging in Ember. Was waiting for Michin. Big back elbow. But that cradle pin won the match earlier. Kick out at 1. Not quite as out of pocket this time, though. Oh, the back of that Ember. Vicious boot by Michin. Oh, kick to the ribs. Another kick to the back of the head. Michin just viciously beating Ember Moon, who sidesteps that takedown. Good God. Kick to the back. Penning her here. Kick out by Michin. Michin Ember locking arms right now. Has her on her corner. Dakota cheering her on there. She chokes Ember in the corner. Ember countering though. Michin fighting her off. Knee strikes to the ribs of Ember Moon. And Kai tags in. Kai, oh, back of the head of Ember Moon. Suri made the tag in time, though. Takes down Dakota Kai. I don't think Kai saw the tag. Suri, the single leg Boston Crab on Kai, who ankle picks out of it. Oh, kick to the chest of Suri. Tagging at Michin now. Tags in Ember Moon again. Moon getting pumped. Good ankle pick into the submission. And Dakota Kai saves it. Just in time, too. Double stop into the pin by Ember. And they get the win. Sun and Moon proving they are a great team. Ember Moon and Suri, Sun and Moon. Another win here tonight. Proving last week was a fluke. I'd be careful, Iconics. They're coming after you again. Coming up next is the main event for Monday Night Raw, the IC Championship match. Thea Hale versus Mod Supreme, who is apparently cleared to compete tonight. After that pay-per-view, after the pay-per-view, I wasn't sure about Mod Supreme's return, but she says she's ready to go. She's as tough as they come, and she wants a shot against Thea Hale. So here we go. Thea Hale wants to be a fighting champion her rookie season. She's got nothing to lose after a fantastic season she's been having. Boo. Yay. Alright, get Yeti out. He's fine now. He doesn't need to do this. Alright, let him brag. Jesus. Oh, I didn't know you were there. Hi, Yeti. I wasn't booing. I was cheering, really. Just a different way. It's foreign. I didn't see you there, you know. Let's go, Mod Supreme. That's better. Here comes the IC champion with her half tantrum run. Very successful season for her. Yeti Ember Moon kind of kicked their ass, to be honest. Yeah, Ember Moon beat their ass for much of that match. So unfortunately, I think it's going to end up being one of your weaker weeks, but it's not like you needed it, so. There's a show last week that worked their ass off that just missed, and he was very upset. And yes, I do mean me. We have an absolutely incredible show this week, and I want to make sure it works. It's supposed to be the AEW NWO sold out edition of Dynamite, where every match involves NWO and possibly NWO interference. That'll be tomorrow night, with 3 of the AEW championships on the line on top of that. But we still have ECW after this main event. Thea Hale defending the IC championship here against Mod Supreme. Mod, who barely got cleared enough for this after being brutalized at the last PLE, where the referee had to stop the match for her own safety. Gwen wasn't happy about the decision, but Mod Supreme is back again, and she's ready and worthy of this challenge after her gutsy performance. Thea Hale's got her toughest challenge to date since Rhea Ripley at the beginning of the season, which is Thea Hale's only loss so far. And again, it's Rhea Ripley. It's kind of an expected and scheduled loss. Thea Hale into the quick pin already. No, can't get it. Maud watching carefully. What she can do for her next move. Maud stopping her. Two very quick athletes. Don't really know if Maud Supreme has a big collegiate background, but she's proven to be very solid here in CWF, so it doesn't seem to matter. But Maud Supreme is now in the corner as Thea Hale takes it to her. Thea Hale. Oh, Yeti kind of blocked that, but she still gets the shoulder tackle into the pin. Kick out at one. Maud's arms are getting a little beat up here, shaking the cobwebs off, but now Thea Hale and Maud fighting it out. This is what we expected main events to be like. It's for the championship. Put everything on the line. And Thea Hale has done that in every single match. She's put it out there. She's put on the performances. But Maud Supreme looking to match her. Oh my God. Back of the head. Thea Hale's down into the pin. 2 kick out by Hale. She avoided that Superman punch by accident. Back of the head goes Thea Hale. And now she's on the outside. Maud continues to work over the champion. Two. Three. Thea Hale. Kick out by Maud Supreme. Both women trying to figure out each other's movesets. They're kind of similar in the fact they're both flyers. Thea Hale, that teardrop senton into the pin on Maud Supreme. Kick out. Hale getting frustrated, but has to be careful. Can't get too frustrated. And look at that, Maud Supreme finding an opening. Got back in it. Back and forth in the corner again. Hale, snapmare into that submission. Good classic maneuver. But Supreme getting out of it, flips her over. Superman punch! And that could be it for Hale. 2, kick out! She caught her off guard but couldn't quite get it. Maud, beautiful moonsault missing. Hale. Into that armbar, that bulldog armbar. That she's been lethal with. Maud's in trouble. She survives it, but barely. Hale. Oh, ripcord knee by Maud Supreme. I thought she was going to catch her, but the champion wisely rolls out. Maud can't win the title this way. But she doesn't care. Oh! Missing the plancha, and Hale takes advantage. And off the steel steps goes Maud Supreme. Outside the ring is 100% champ's advantage now. Exploder! Maud takes so much punishment each and every match. But can she finally get a big win? Oh, side suplex by Thea Hale. And she wants to take the count out win. She might. Hale waiting. Yeti reluctantly counting that 9. She couldn't get back in time. Thea Hale retains. Ma just didn't have enough gas in the tank. Thea Hale once again retains the title. What an unbelievable season. And with this retain, she's starting to pass Anna Jay here at this point. If she keeps it going the rest of the season like this, she might pass Anna Jay. Just under consistency alone. Smart wrestling at the end there by Thea Hale. Getting that call up to 7, that count to 7. And then just walking back to the ring patiently, waiting for Yeti to make the count. Good retain by Thea Hale. Clean retain. Anyways, we'll be right back, guys, as we set up ECW. And they got some great matches coming up at you tonight. We also will hear some of that. Let's go check something before we go here. Okay, we'll do that one tomorrow. I completely forgot about that one. Anyways, we'll be right back as we set up ECW, and I gotta get the promos set up for that too, to make sure I have that ready to go. Because GM Jeff has some pretty interesting ones for us, as usual. He's an interesting guy. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. All right, ECW has an interesting show tonight, starting off with, of course, what was supposed to be a street shovels match. Couldn't quite get that. We're going to get a shovels match still, though, because shovels is the name of the game for ECW. Vikingo versus the Boogeyman. Two guys that need a big win tonight. Here we go. I couldn't do the street shovels, Jeff. It's just regular shovels match because I couldn't do the backstage brawl with just shovels. But we do have shovels match, so what's gonna happen? We also have Kimpachi defending the 24/7 championship against Claudio Castagnoli. And Paige finally going for opportunity against Beth Phoenix. Paige could walk away with the world's title too. Her match last week that she won with Joe Hendry earned her an opportunity for the championship next week. So she can walk away after the she can walk into Bash the Beach with 2 titles. And she'll take on both Jordan Grace and Thunder Rosa, and the main event of AEW next week for the Divine Championship. And Joe Hendry will challenge Jinder Mahal for the CWF World X Championship in a chairs match. That's right, Jeff. A chairs match this time. Joe Hendry said, and I quote, SOBF already came up with shovels. I'm going to use a classic, the chairs. But tomorrow, AEW starts off with AEW Dynamite Sold Out Edition. NWO has their hands in every single match. Hulk Hogan is making Ken Shamrock defend the championship against him. The AEW Championship on the line. Hulk Hogan versus Ken Shamrock with Six as the referee. Ronda Rousey and Lita will both enter a triple threat match against Jordan Grace for the AEW Women's Championship. Six, Sammy Guevara and Will Ospreay will be in a triple threat match. And the North American title being forced to be put on the line. Bobby Lashley against Randy Savage with Kevin Nash as the referee. AEW Sold Out can be very interesting. Last week, NWO almost took over all of AEW, but we'll talk more about that later. We have ECW now, and we have a promo coming up after this one. After this match, sorry. From the Twinkle Twins, who are apparently looking for a third woman. Shows are starting to prepare for the World Trios women's titles next season, so it's good to start building those relationships now, as next season will come very quickly. 10 more weeks. WrestleMania will take place around Halloween this season. And here we go, the shovels! Boogeyman hitting him with a shovel! Vikingo getting hit again with a shovel. Boogeyman wasted no time. Somewhere there's a giddy GM of ECW that may have been hit text to be there. Into the pin. Kick out by Vikingo. Vikingo, the double knees to the chest of Boogeyman. Oh, nice. Pop up into a Hurricane Rana. And now Vikingo with the shovel. Chucking it at Boogeyman's kneecaps. But Boogeyman's up. Boogeyman now, I think, it has been in the most shovels matches already at 2. So this is already becoming Boogeyman's match. The main event for ECW title tonight. Also, I forgot to mention it was an ambulance match, as she earned this opportunity against Beth Phoenix. So that should be a really, really fun main event for ECW. Into the rolling pin there. Viking almost got it. Kick out there. And his Falls Count Anywhere rules in the Shovels match. But you're only supposed to use shovels as your weapon. Boogeyman takes up Vikingo. He throws it into the barricade. Wonder what he's grabbing. It's a shovel! The crowd wants tables. Jeff wants shovels. Which one do you think wins out? Shovel viciously to the back of the head of Vikingo into the pin. Not even a one. Boogeyman's getting a little mad there. Ref took a while to get there. Vikingo pushing back. Great DDT there on the outside. Oh my god! The shovel of the head of Boogeyman by Vikingo! You heard the thud! The thud of the skull! Boogeyman should be dead. Jesus! Boogeyman trying to get that boogie slam, couldn't get it. Vikingo counters. Double knees by Vikingo on Boogeyman. Tilt the World head scissors takedown. As this chaotic match continues. The crowd, of course, is into it. Because why wouldn't they be? Oh, close, but not quite. Vikingo! No. Boogeyman steals the shovel. He misses the toss at him. Oh, God, off the apron goes the face of Vikingo. Big boot by Boogeyman. They're mouthing off to each other there, but Boogeyman messing with Vikingo a bit. Oh, just chucking him aside there. Boogeyman and Vikingo still brawling on the outside. Boogeyman with a boogie slam on Vikingo. That's gotta be it here. No! Vikingo kicks out. Who would have thought this would be an epic match? Obviously, GM Jeff did. Vikingo with the pin. And he catches him. Boogeyman loses to Vikingo, who needed that match in a big way. Great start for ECW. Coming up next, we'll talk about this match a little bit here. Caden Carter is looking at the new candidates with Katana Chance for a possible trios with them. Julia, Carmella, Alundra, and Tamina. Julia is not anywhere close to Alundra and Carmella in the room. They're kind of segregated right now. For reasons, we know. Caden Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready to witness history in the making. We, Caden Carter and Katana Chance, the original Twinkle Twins, and today we are kicking off a brand new chapter in our dazzling saga. Katana Chance continues. That's right, Caden. We're taking on a dynamic duo and turning it into a terrific trio. We're calling it the Twinkling Trio. They're very creative on ECW, by the way. We need someone special to join us in this shining new era. Now, we've searched far and wide, and we found 4 incredible athletes who are ready to shine as brightly as we do. Julia, Carmella, Alundra, and Tamina. You're all here because you got what it takes. But only one of you will earn the right to join the Twinkling Trio. Katana continues on after that. We're putting you through the ultimate test, a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. It's going to be intense. It's going to be fierce. And only one of you will prove you have what it takes to sparkle alongside us. Caden says, so bring your A game because we're looking for the best of the best. The one who can outshine the rest will earn their place in the prestigious ranks. We're making sure this trios becomes legendary. Especially once the World Trios Championships come out next season. Get ready to light up the ring because the Twinkling Trio is about to take the spotlight to a whole new level. May the best contender win. And remember, if you can't handle the heat, you better step aside because the spotlight isn't for everyone. It's for those who can handle the brilliance of the trio. Jeff, you're an interesting cat, I gotta say. Coming up next is that set fatal 4-way. And they are right about one thing. It should be an intense match and it should be a fun one to watch. Here we go. Julia. Let's go, Carmella. Yay. Biggest fan here. That was really mean. I should have done this. Obviously, there's been a lot of heat with Julia. I guess the Lunder Blaze and Carmella, they assaulted her from day one. And they're going to have to continue that feud tonight and fight for their lives potentially here. To get what might be actually a really interesting opportunity. Because again, with the World Trios Championships for the women coming out next season, it's a good position to be in. You know, if you gel with your team early on, you could be the first champions of that title. Into the pantheon of first champions. We've had some great ones. Mod Supreme is even one. She's the first women's world champion. We've only had one Divine champion so far. It's Thunder Rosa. She's done a very good job with that belt. Tamina, this is a bigger match for her. A win here could put her in the same kind of position as Fallon Henley for AEW, where she can be just good enough to finally get a contract. She needs a win here to get it, to be honest, but she's very close to it. That reminds me, I forgot to put Fallon Henley here. There we go. Fatal 4-way action. And of course, Julia going right after Lunder Blaze. But Lunder not letting Carmella get the pin either. Only one opportunity for those trios. I'm not sure why these three specifically would want this, but I mean, you never know, I guess. Tamina, a win here would put her in that trios. Oh! Big Samoan drop there and a takedown on Julia. Ladders involved. Not enough shovels in this match. Not enough shovels. Carmella go after Tamina there. The arm bar and a Lunder Blaze. No one's even caring for it right now. Lunder Blaze and Tamina are in the ring. It has to end in the ring in this Fatal 4-Way, so the chance for the old school veteran to get it done against Tamina. Measuring her. Beautiful dropkick on the button. Then the springboard head scissors takedown on Tamina. Underblaze is rolling. Oh, but missing that senton. And Tamina is all for women back in the ring. Julia and Carmella fighting it out. Julia, oh God. That big suplex. That was Julia and Carmella in the ring. Oh. Trying to break the knees of Carmella. Julia missing that tope suicida. Chaos. Emma Chain, not the face. Probably for Carmella. As she considers herself the most beautiful woman in the world anyway. Not the face. Oh, pub kick by Alundra. And all women just battling on the outside. DT on Julia. The double teaming now. Oh, they tried to do the double team there, but Tamina stopped it. Oh, Alundra throwing Julia into the steps. Carmella taking out Alundra. It's every woman for themselves in this match. No one back in the ring yet. The fight is just at a boiling point on the outside. Tamina is the big woman standing right now. Has to end in the ring. They have to get it back in there at some point to go for the win. Tamina fighting Alundra right now. Using that power advantage. Oh! Someone dropping the outside. Someone's bound to get hurt in this match. Bound to get hurt in this match. Tamina thrown back in by Alundra. She's going to try to finish this match for her team. For herself. Not for her team. For her. No teams in this one. That's sledgehammer, yeah. Just bing! But still not quite as good as a shovel, Jeff. It's not quite shovel level, you know? You should hear what Dan and I are going to do for WrestleMania. With LA Knight and Macho Man. It's going to be great. It's 100% happening. Either season 4 WrestleMania or season 3. It's going to happen, though. Actually, it has to be season 4 because season 3. Because in season 4, I'm gonna be GMing Ring of Honor with Dev. So yeah, it has to be then. Oh God! Gotta dig them graves. Can't dig holes with sledgehammers. Well, I mean, not if you don't. Not if you. You gotta try hard enough. Oh, I forgot to fucking fix that. That reminds me, Jeff. Thank you. I gotta fix that. Give me a second. I will do the voice. Carmella. Oh, big suplex by Underblaze. Fuck. Just ruined it. Fuck. I hit it sharp too hard. I haven't done it in forever. That reminds me, I have the wrong settings on. Oh, God, I hurt myself already. Fuck. I forgot to activate stuff. Shut up! I didn't mean to. Tamina almost got it, but Julia breaks it up. Take out the ref of the process there. I will do the Batman voice in a second. I deactivate it for now. I just gotta do this. Yeah, okay. We are good. Now we're set. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Tamina has Carmella wearing her down. Trying to show her some Samoan justice. Dropkick on the nose of Carmella into the pin. Julia the trash can. Taking out the crime. Taking all the trash from Gotham City. Julia going for Gotham City driver. Boom. But London Blaze kicks it. Julia fighting her off too. London Blaze. Oh no. The troublesome side suplex. I don't know what happened there. Interesting. Another Blaze. And Carmella fighting. Head scissors. Criminals fighting criminals. While Julia fights for justice. Alright, I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. It's just gonna hurt now. Big splash. But it stopped there. My voice hurts now. God damn it, Jeffrey. Oh. And Leonard Blaze is gonna win here probably. Kick out by Tamina. Julia waiting with the trash can. Oh! Concussing Alundra probably there. Alundra into the pin again. Julia bringing up. Alundra trying to get this win. Trying to win this right here. That arm bar by Julia. Alundra Blaze in trouble. But fights off Julia. Oh! Rolls out of that suplex. Great night for ECW. Remember, Bash the Beach around the corner. You'll be able to have 7 men and 7 women. Except for Raw. Raw will have more. 9, I think, for Raw. I think, because they'll have 2 extra slots. So, 9 women from Raw, but 7 from everyone else. 7 men from everyone else. From everyone that can. I do have the other extra male slots filled out already. There is a storyline in place for that one. So, oh my, Julia! Boom! Down goes Tamina. And Alundra Blaze stops that. Julia's still trying to fight for justice for all. Islander Blaze stops her there. Bulldog! A slingshot Bulldog into the pin by Alundra. Kick out by Julia. Tamina's back in the ring. Will Tamina finally earn a contract this season? Dropkick on Alundra. Carmella sneaks in though. Trying to play spoiler for Tamina. Carmella, good sidestepping on Tamina there. We're also in talks, by the way, with a couple other people that might be interested in joining us as characters for season 4 and 5. As a promotional thing, we're going to do, I'm hoping to do cause, creator wrestlers of other collaborators to help promote their shows, including Juby, who's going to have a character for us from his Monster Wrestle Squad on his eFed. We've reached out to Teddy the Bear and Wolf Boy Nate, and seeing if they'd be interested in characters as well to promote their stuff, especially Teddy the Bear, who's comes in frequently, and I appreciate every time he drops in with his raids. So obviously he'll get the offer out for that as well, to have his character involved in any way he would like. If we'll have to negotiate that, but we'll see. Also going to reach out to our friend Dead Jester, who's around often too. Carmella into the code of silence on Julia. Julia's in trouble here, but she survives it. Barely. Carmella about to finish her off potentially here. Put this feud behind her. No! Julia says, no, thank you. I'm going to end this. Knee to the face of Carmella. Chokes her in the corner. Julia with a submission of her own. Look at that. Oh, God. Julia makes Carmella tap. And she'll be the one to join the Twinkle Twins. And she pretty much broke Carmella in half at the end there. Great matchup, too. Coming up next, guys. Ugh. The Hardy Boys versus Rick Rude and Ric Flair. ECW Tag Team titles. Let's see how they go. Hardy Boys, if they win here and then win the World Tag Team titles at Bash, it'd be really cool to see. It'd be really cool to see Hardy Boys get that again. But the Ricks have been very good together. Let's go. We talked about last week about how the Ricks are feeling about these guys. They continued their heat backstage. Matt even shaved his head for this night. There will be an Extreme TLC match proposed, I think, potentially at Bash. So these guys aren't done. This isn't over yet. This is not going to end here tonight. We're potentially going to see them one more time at some point. The Hardys could double duty, which would be hard on them. Or they could continue and end the feud next week too. Who knows? But the Hardys will be involved in the World Tag Team match It's the Dudleys and Edge and Christian. The Hardys have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way since returning together. I will say that Christian is officially only SmackDown exclusive now. Christian has been traded to SmackDown in exchange for both of the New Day. So the New Day has officially joined AEW. We just got to find a way to use them at some point. Oh, I already know, actually. It's all good. Because I need these guys to have one more match, too. So this is perfect. Put them there. Boom. And then I'll ask Ken what he thinks after that. And then next week we're packed. It's going to be good for AEW. Hoping. This week and next week we're ready to go. After the Rumble, I have no idea. It might depend who wins. If one of our guys wins, then we may have some new plans. Oh, my battery's dying. I didn't even realize that. Damn. ECW. ECW. The heat brewing between these two teams. It's going to continue to boil over until there's finally an end. But when that's going to be, I don't know. Ooh. Jeff Hardy off the ropes gets Ric Flair there. Sorry, I was dealing with something really quick there, guys. After this, Kim Pachi defends his title against Claudio Castagnoli. If he retains here, we'll see where the next challenger lies. SOBF, one of the ones announced for the Men's Rumble. Because of course he is. Ric Flair wisely just waiting in the ring. Has to end in there. It is Extreme Rules otherwise, though. Matt Hardy puts Ric Flair off the ropes throat first and goes right down to the legs of Ric Flair. Rick Rubin thrown in by Jeff. And these two teams continue to fight in the ring. Jeff off the second rope. Nice disaster kick there. But Rick Rude wearing him right down, keeping him grounded. Going to the pin on Jeff. Rick Rude into the pin on Jeff. Kick out. Matt's back in. Match will continue for now. But Rude and Flair have been incredible together as a team. It's been a really tough go for the Hardys against them. But it's hard to argue against brothers. Jeff trying to find a way to keep the Ricks down. Rude. Oh, that back. That terrible back injury history. Jeff exploits it there with the sledgehammer shot. Ric Flair as the ladder. Yeah, the fight continues. These teams definitely hate each other. There's just no doubt about it at this point. Matt reverse getting away from that. Twist of fate on Rude. That could be the end of the match right there. Oh, kick out, and Flair was there too. He would have been a millisecond too short. Twist of fate on Ric Flair by Jeff this time. Into the pin. But Rick Rude breaks it up. Possum pin on Jeff by Ric Flair. Oh, kick out and Matt's back in. Rude awakening on Matt. Jeff is there to break it up, though. Rick Rude thought he had the end. What are you doing, Flair? Flair, what are you doing? The violence continues here. Of course, it's ECW. Jeff back to wearing down Flair. Crazy match this has been. Jeff has Flair down. And Flair with that possum pin again. Almost caught him. Kick out of two. Another figure four on Jeff. Nowhere to go. But for whatever reason, they don't hold on to submissions in this game. Like, not very well, anyway. Suplex on Jeff. He's down. Rick going for the pin. Matt's in trouble on the other side of the ring. And they win again. Flair and Rude. Well, there we go. Another title defense done. And failed for the Hardys this time. Up next, GM of AEW defends the ECW's 24/7 championship that he got off SOBF against Claudio Castagnoli on ECW's quest to get the championship back on their show. And Claudio hasn't been seen in a long time, so he wants to get back on. This is his chance. Let's go, champ. Let's go, Ken. All right, Claudio. Let's see what you got against Kenpachi, who's done a very good who's done very well for himself this season. He could be on the list of rookies of the year for competitors, but SOBF has just been the odds-on favorite all the time. But Ken does have a win against him, so. Claudio taking it right to Ken. Wants that title, wants to get back on the card for ECW. And again, this goes a long way helping you get to that point. Sometimes when you get injured and come back, you get kind of lost. It is what it is. People have other things to do. Claudio to the pin already on Ken. No. We don't want this. This is too early. Boys, come on. Fight. Hurt each other. Let's go. Make a big scene. I should have made this Shovels. We would have seen Shovels by now. Ken with a plancha, missing it. Landing ass onto the pavement. Against Claudio Castagnoli. Oh! But Ken goes right back to work on Claudio. He has a ladder. But doesn't use it yet. Claudio thrown back in. Now the ladder might come into play here. Claudio has Ken. Oh, no. Off the ropes. Oh, and onto that ladder. And there's Claudio using Ken's ladder against him. Plancha. Down goes Claudio. Ken trying to defend this championship valiantly. This is what happens when individuals who don't understand the art of shovel go at it. Exactly. Claudio hasn't even been seen on your show in forever. How could he possibly know the art? Oh, Ken. Oh! That knee strike to the cheek. But these two are fighters, especially Claudio Castagnoli. Coming up after this, Rey Mysterio continues his quest. This time against Andre the Giant. With Sin Cara, even though he got the victory, did get hurt in the last match. So Andre will fight Rey Mysterio one-on-one. And in the main event, in the last match of tonight, Beth Phoenix defends the championship against Paige in an ambulance match for the ECW Women's Championship. He's going for the ripcord forearm, but Claudio reversed it. Into that pump-up fist. By Claudio Castagnoli, kick out by Ken. They're trying to do the art of sledgehammers instead. Oh! Sledge to the face, then to the knee of Ken. Try to get him back up again. Right back to that knee of Ken. Superman punch into the pin. Ken out of nowhere with it. Kick out by Claudio. Continues to beat him down with a sledgehammer. Claudio puts him in the corner. May have busted him up a little bit there. Strikes with the knees. Into the pin after shooting that half. Kick out by Ken. Claudio thought he had it. What the? Oh no. Oh no, Ken. With a feast your eyes on Claudio. Oh my God. Oh, and he almost got it right there. What a moment that would have been. Ken. Right back on the hunt. Might have to go the Scorpion Death Drop or Deathlock next time around. Claudio countering. Throwing Kenpachi out. Needed a breather for a second there. Claudio looking for the neutralizer. Has him. Down goes Ken. Two. And he gets him. Claudio Castagnoli, new champion. The Swiss Cyborg with the win. But imagine Ken won't take that sitting down. I'm sure at some point Ken's going to want a rematch. Coming up next, Rey Mysterio. The smallest man on the entire game. Against the biggest man in the entire game. Rey Mysterio versus Andre the Giant. If I was a believer, I'd be praying for Rey. But we'll see how this goes for him. He can't even get Sin Cara. I don't like his chances against Andre. Does he still represent LWO? I don't know. Based on Sin Cara's and Andre's interactions, this will be a heavy fight. Oh, God, you had to. Yes, I suppose you're right, Jeff. I suppose it's going to be a heavy fight. Well, I'm just saying we should get the feudal ready for Rey Mysterio because I don't know how this is gonna go at all. This is probably gonna go terribly. Just walking on Rey, caving in his body already. I don't know if there's a shot. But he's overcome the odds before Rey, but he just hasn't had a great season. Sin Cara seems to be deep in Rey's head. They tried their best last week, him and Shinsuke. Oh man, Andre the chair. He doesn't even need this. He's got hands like skill. He doesn't need a chair. Oh man, oh no. Oh, Rey just getting chucked around. Like yesterday's trash. Man. Come on, Rey. Oh, into the guardrail he goes. Andre barely taking a hit. No. He doesn't need a table against Rey. Rey, come on. Rey getting some shots in, trying to do something against Andre. He's gonna be gutsy, like he always is. Rey is the one that needs weapons as an equalizer. Sledgehammer in hand. Right to the gut of Andre. And to the back. Andre the garbage man is destroying Rey the trash pen, and my God. You just call him a raccoon? I don't know if that's racist or not, but what the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, breaking the kendo stick on his back. Andre the Giant just picking apart Rey Mysterio. Rey with an armbar somehow. But Andre immediately rolling out of it. He's just so immensely huge. Throwing Rey back in the ring. Here comes Andre. Rey, get out of there, man. You're better off on the outside of the ring. Knee lift by Andre. There you go. Wise move by Rey. Andre, what the heck? Oh my God! Double exhale. Somehow Rey is up and alive. Andre throwing him back in the ring. Rey with that steel chair. But Andre shoving him down to the ground before he can use it. Another knee lift on Rey. Into the pin. Come on, Rey. Kick out by Mysterio. Oh, not the chair now. Andre, no. You don't need this chair. Wedged it in the corner. Dragging the half-lifeless body of Rey. Get ready to finish him off, likely here. Oh, God! Another face buster on Rey. This has got to be the end. Oh, God! Just continue to wear on the... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Knees up! Knees up! Knees up! It's not over yet, Jeff! Not over yet! Knees up by Rey. But Andre right back to it. The Gorilla Press slam. Rey getting out of it. Into a pin. Kick out. Andre reversing it. All his weight on the throat of Rey. Rey getting out of it somehow again. Kick out. How in the world is Rey Mysterio still in this? The biggest little man ever. Crossbody on Andre. It's not rest in peace yet for Rey. No. But that could be over here. Andre ends it. No. Countering again as Rey. Rey fighting on. But Andre is just so big. Oh, off the ropes he goes. Andre with another big shot from a kendo stick. But Rey rolling out, trying to survive this match. Rey trying to outsmart him. Oh, but can't. Kendo stick broken over his skull. Now into the pin. Rey kicks out again. Andre getting frustrated. Dropping that elbow. He must... Oh, God. He killed him. He squashed him. Kick out by Rey again. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. He sits on him this time. And now a splasher. No! Rey with the knees again. On the splash. Rey. Armbar on Andre. Andre rolls out. But Rey's still alive again. Those stem cells are only doing so much, Rey. Andre trying to formulate a plan. As Rey will not stay down. Rey will not die. That's his whole thing. He has a hard time just staying down when he should. Andre with the sledgehammer with a killing blow, perhaps. Oh my God! Clubs him in the head. Hammer first. And that's all he needed there at that point. Oh my God. A sledgehammer to the face. And Andre may have destroyed Rey Mysterio. But damn it, did he try. Wow. Coming up next, our final match of the evening. An ambulance match. I mean, you know what, Jeff? At the same time, he didn't lose to that. He lost to his sledgehammer to the face. Andre couldn't just crush him and keep him down. He just had to knock him out at the end of it. He couldn't figure him out. Oh shit, I forgot to make this the match that you wanted. Hold on, Jeff. I gotta fix this. Do it. Like, Ray does not stay down. It's hard for him to. He tries. He goes out there and tries. And man, it was close, but it just wasn't enough. I gotta change the match type. I forgot to do that. Where is it? No. Oh. Not what I want to do. Fuck. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm having a hard time here. For some reason, I can't select ambulance matches now. Why isn't it an option? I don't understand. Give me a second. What the fuck? It's a bug. It must be a bug. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to leave it Extreme Rules for now, Jeff. I don't know what's going on. I can't select ambulance. It's not available to me. I don't know this game is prone to doing random shit like that, though. I don't know. I've looked it up. It's a bug. They had that bug before. I don't know. They update this game like every 3 days. So they pick at it, but they don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, anyways, let's just get to the match. And I'll have to look into it after and see if there's a way around it. I wonder if I could do it in the creative wrestler mode. Oh, not creative wrestler, the creative match mode. That might be a way to do it. So. Okay, sorry. Let's get to the match. I was checking something and didn't change this. There we go. All right. It's okay. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh. Goodbye. No, thank you. Our last match of the night, Saraya, who could end up winning this match and then becoming a Divine Champion too, which would be huge for her career. And she's already an icon. She's already an icon in women's wrestling as it is. But she's got to beat this legend, this Hall of Famer, Beth Phoenix, to do it. And then go on to face Jordynne Grace and Thunder Rosa, the champion. That's a lot of tough wrestling for Saraya coming up. But it's for the titles. It's worth it for the titles. All right. Let's get back into this. Saraya taking a beating from the champion so far, but you can't count out the London icon of professional wrestling. Her and Beth were both part of very different generations and both revolutionized the profession for women. Paige ushered in what is now the current era of women's wrestling. Beth in the shoot and a half. Beth working alongside the current era and very different styles. Beth with a powerhouse style. That was very uncommon for women for a long time. But for wrestlers like Jade Cargill and Camille. Since then, Awesome Kong have proven that the powerhouses can be an asset. Nia Jax and Raquel too, to a lesser extent. Saraya has her in the corner with those chops. Has her in. Rampage! Beth is down. Kick out. She almost had her down with that first Rampage. Might need some more. Beth continues to dominate Saraya for much of this match. Just continuously wearing her down. This is not the match that Saraya thought she was getting. Saraya will fight, though. She'll continue on. But Beth, just that power, that experience. It's hard to teach that. Paige didn't face a lot of people like Beth's size. It's hard to plan for it. But Paige fighting back. Good takedown by Saraya. Missing that leg drop. Oh, the hammer fist by Beth Phoenix on Saraya. Saraya with a counter pin, though. Kick out. Just a one. But she's trying to get the champion ruling. Not enough. What a side slam by the champ. Powerbomb. Down goes Saraya. Might be trying to position her for the glam slam. I don't know, though. Beth's going to go for weapons instead. Has the kendo stick going after Saraya. The hammerlock, no. Beth countering. The fact that Saraya survived as long as she has. Oh, Michinoku driver by Beth. Shows the tenacity of this #1 contender. That shot to the head. The broken kendo stick. Then the elbow. Beth looking to finish it off again. But another sneaky pin by Saraya. Kick out. Spear by Beth into the pin. Saraya did not plan for that. Kick out. Saraya counters. Single leg drop kick by Saraya. Champion in trouble. Rampage once again. Beth Phoenix, the champion, in danger. Kick out again by the champion. What does Saraya have left? A chair now. Trying to throw it over the ring. Can't get there. Takes down Beth. Both women exhausted on the outside. For the ECW Women's Championship. Snapdragon. It's a real takedown on Beth. The back and forth right now. Anyone's match. Suplex by Saraya. Saraya throws Beth back in the ring. Looking to finally finish the job. Get the championship. But Beth with the hammer fists. Beth has her up. Powerbomb. Oh my god. Her head possibly hitting the ladder there. Beth countering DDT. Oh, a candlestick to the face. Oh my god. Saraya in trouble now. Sidewalk slam. Oh, backbreaker by Beth instead. Devastating. Devastating the body, that neck. That back of Saraya into the pin by Beth Phoenix. That's got to be it now. Not yet. And that's why the Glamazon has not tried a single Glam Slam in this match. It's very interesting as she's not even tried. Because I feel like she just needs one and that'll win the match for her. Oh, that lack of just instinct to do that here. Might have just cost that chair shot to the face. Alabama slam on Saraya. Still not going for it. Still not going for a Glam Slam. Very interesting how Beth continues to not even try to go for that move. There we go. No, not even a glam slam. But a unique submission instead. But for whatever reason, couldn't hold on to it. Submissions are very hard to hold on to in this game. That time she's going for a glam slam. Couldn't get it. And now a rampage. A third one. Oh, God. She waited too long to end the match. And Saraya's champion. Well done for Saraya, who could also just become world champion very soon. .4 for ECW. And that is it tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, where we start off with Dynamite Sold Out Edition, where 3 of the AEW championships are on the line. We'll see you then, guys. Thank you for coming by, and have a good night.